There we are. It worked. Thanks for being patient through that. I apologize. Couldn't get YouTube up and going, but it's working now. Okay, it's working now.
We can work.
Dude, I don't know about this music, man. I thought I chose some chill stuff, man. Hey everybody, thanks for joining. I'm trying to hit 1,000 followers. I can get that vertical unlocked for streaming. So if you guys can help out, you can unfollow me after if it's not really something you wanted to do. Totally fine with that. But it does help. And I have more stuff coming. And what's not fun, more fun than having something chill to kind of have on in the background once in a while. So the more the channel develops, the more better it'll become. I promise. I have the mindset and goals to keep improving things and doing some different stuff. Um, Eventually, gonna work on some ideas for giveaways. Ways to purchase things and stuff like that. It's very, very early stages right now. Despite how long I've been on here, just haven't been consistent for 7 years. What was I gonna do next? I was gonna do something real quick. Let's go in there. Oh yeah, I was gonna pull up my reference photo here. Virginia, hello. What's up, Alvarez? What's up, guys? All right, let's do some art. It's more of a mental game, anyways. Ugh. This one's a little good. This song. So I'm just hitting the top like I did all this here. I'm just finishing out the smoothing process. I'm going to work my way over and down and you'll see everything then. I have to apply a significant amount of pressure here. It's kind of nuts. Hand cramp already? I might need to go build the hand rest I was going to do today. I was going to do it this morning, but ended up busier than I had planned with other things, so it happens. Some weird songs, man. I wonder if I did something wrong, because I shouldn't be getting this many. I put chill list on. Sworn. Hey, so check 95. Thank you. I try to be, anyways. But I really appreciate the support on that. Why can I open this? There we go. There, we'll do the top 100. I might go a little there. But yeah, thank you very much. I appreciate that. How's your day going? Volume in the Pokemon area? What do you mean volume? I wonder if I have a broomstick. It's kind of like all I need. I can make a thing for it. You talking about like how it fills the page or the size of it? Oh, gotcha. Okay. No, it's okay. Your English is fine. I just wasn't quite sure what that meant or how to answer that. But, oh, thank you so much for the follow. Yes, so the lighting is from the top. Oops, did not mean to select that. Sorry, guys. Don't mean to make you dizzy. But yeah, it's everyone on TikTok, thanks so much for following and saying hi. Yeah, so it's coming from the top, obviously. And I already added the highlights and everything kind of to pregame it. We'll see how it does once I put all the background in. But I'm really just trying to smooth this out as best I can. I think eventually what I'm going to do is find something rubber. Like a silicone. Like, I wonder if even a spatula would work. Something that would smear this, smudge it, without pulling up the color. I tried using a Q-tip and it pulls it up and out. So if I needed to erase it all, it would work out really well. But yeah. So whereabouts are you from? Or what language do you natively speak? In case you might be using a translator or it might be using subtitles in case it didn't go through the other time. What language do you speak? I mean, there may just not be a way around just doing this. I might have to. Because even when I try my finger, it just kind of doesn't look right. So I might just have to. Well, even if I can get most of the texture lines to go this way, in the way of the direction, that'll just add like a texture to it that looks right. It's fine with me. Instead of it looking smooth. Ow. That hurt. I'm okay. Just hit my hand on a pencil. I like pre-sharpened all my pencils. Yep, definitely got blood. It's okay though. I'll be alright. It's small. Oh, Russia. Okay. Awesome. Yeah, no, that's good. I don't know much, if any, Russian. I think the most that if I know anything, I don't even know what the words are, but is from music. And that was a long time ago. So, yeah. But that's awesome. How is Russia this time of year? Is it cold right now? I think you guys get snow. I don't know if it's the same time we do, but I'm gonna be right back. I think I have something I can use that's already made. Okay, I think I found something that might work. Haven't a clue. Let's see if this does what I want it to. Because it might. Yeah, this might work. Let me go get a thing to clean it very quick. Okay, guys, I'm back. I'm making a kind of a stick out of a thing, just so you can see kind of what I'm doing. And the idea is that it'll hang across here, and I can extend this a little more too. But it'll hang over the drawing without touching it, and I can rest my hand on it. The only thing is, I don't know if this is gonna hold. The end here doesn't have any locking mechanism, so kind of have to figure out what I'm gonna do with that. How do I prevent that from rotating or moving? Can I take it off, I wonder? Feels like it has a metal dowel in here. Might be able to make something for it to kind of hang on based on the light a little bit. Or one of my clamps here. Could do something like that. Let's see, where's one of my, I have a metal clamp in here, I thought. Yep, let's do that. That might work well. Trying not to ruin my wood, but it's kind of what this thing's meant for anyways. It's a drawing table. It's meant to be abused. This loop might not be big enough. I wonder if I can put this in there. Like so, and then I might break that off. Let's see here. No, that might work. Okay, well, I'm right-handed. Trial and error, you gotta test things out. Let's put this over on the other side. And then we should have a bar. I can sort of rotate and maneuver. Tiny bit. Not as much as I want it to. Do I need to go in the other way, maybe? Go in this way with it. Hey, full move, full range. Full range. Can't complain about that, right? Dude, I was about to go, like, build something, make something, spend a ton of money. I wish that was metal up there, but if that ever broke off, I could just put a metal hinge on it with a plate. Voila, I have exactly what I need to make this work. That's freaking cool. Anyways, thanks guys for being patient. Sorry that took me an extra minute, but problem is solved. It's working out. Now it's just a matter of finding my pencils that I dropped in the process. Yep. Okay, there's one. Where did I drop two at? There it is. I found them. yeah, now I have a very sturdy little kind of a rod that adjusts. I mean, this is better than everyone else's wood sticks that I've seen. So I had thought about this. I'm like, I don't know if it's like a paint rod or what, but I thought about those painting rods because they adjust a little bit. So this way I can keep it short enough. Very cool. I'm glad that worked out. Well, if I can't tighten it quite right, then it's on plastic. Okay, cool. Cool. It's nice when things can work out. But yeah, not confident about that plastic piece. And it's unfortunately fitted with grommets, so I have to drill those out if I'm going to modify it more. But this will allow me to come in here and do this. So you guys saw it. You saw me come up with a very cool DIY. I forget what they call these things. All right, Sosa Check, thanks for checking in. Yeah, sorry I wasn't drawing as much. It's more technical at the moment. The more and more you get further in these, the more I feel like I procrastinate, you know, take time to do them. So yeah, certainly check in. I'd be glad to chat with you some more. Cool. Cool. And most people just use a hook. I mean, honestly, I would if I had one. I was going to use a hanger to help that hook on there, but I don't know how well this would do. And I might have to take it to the vise to get a hook in there. But this way it doesn't scrape along there and it just holds, so it's sturdy too. I wish it was flat. I was going to develop one that kind of oversees this and kind of sits on there. That's flat. I can put flat palm on it, but this will work. I wonder which one I would prefer though over those two options. board on there and tighten it. That might work too. But for the most part, it's not really too slippery, so I can get pretty good grip on here. I feel like it was called a Waller stick or something. Mahl. It's a Mahl stick. That's what I made. M-A-H-L. Mahl stick. I mean, I even have a wood dowel and all that stuff I could add a bike hook to, essentially. And that has rubber on it. That might even work. Actually, if I can get this one off, there's a wood dowel in this. It's just riveted. That's the only downside. But I could potentially hook that right in, and then I can do whatever I need to. This will work. This will work. Pretty excited. I pulled it off so quickly. Like, it took me a while to think about it. To think of it, so. Cool. It's real exciting when things work out. But yeah, if you didn't know, Leonardo da Vinci did not just make the Mona Lisa. He was also an engineer. Essentially. He mastered science and art. So, that's part of being creative, right? Just gotta learn new things. talking about this earlier. Normally I just kind of, you know, especially if I'm doing light work where I can put a lot lighter force into it, that's usually what I do. But this way I could have a lot more control. I don't know why I've never done this. It might be less stress on my shoulder, too. Hi, Jessica. Thanks for joining. What do you think? I made a mahl stick. M-A-H-L, mahl. And it's adjustable, too. I just thought about it. I was like, I need something that can sit over my drawing and not be on it, so it's on the bottom ledge. But it allows me to, yeah. Allows me to, oh, cool. Yeah. No, I cleaned it up. So, it's repurposed now. And I don't think it's that kind of bathroom cleaning. Shower, maybe, but it's all cleaned up. I guess I cleaned the whole thing, so. I mean, it was this or a piece of wood, but I didn't have anything, so I'd have to like spend more time trying to make it. Hope it holds up. This is solid, so it works for me. Well, thanks for checking it out. I'm a little shocked you know what this is for. But yes, it is probably for cleaning the bathroom. And I think it is probably the thing that has that little sponge attachment on the end. For like, so you don't have to bend over. So it's like a mop handle. It's not a toilet brush, I know that much. So, there. Timur, hello! Thanks for joining. Guys, please follow, subscribe, share. Send a ton of hearts, anything helps. Hello, hello. Great to hear from you. But yeah, if you can, if you haven't already, trying to get to 1,000 followers. I know that's kind of a lame thing to ask for, but it'll help me bring in the vertical key option. Kind of my sole reason I'm putting it out there for now. But how are you doing today, Timur? Hope your day is going well. I just want to point out, I'm not too worried about the edges because anytime I frame these, the edges are always covered slightly. At least, you know, a couple millimeters, if not, sometimes even more than that, depending on the insert I have, but. thank you. I appreciate that. I try. Right now it feels kind of messy, and I'm spending a lot of time kind of smoothing it out, if you can tell on this side compared to this side. But thank you, I appreciate that. Are you a Pokemon fan? Hey, thanks for the follow. You know, I unfortunately cannot see who followed. Because my screen is so small. I apologize. But thank you so much. Oh, Timur. Thank you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. So it appears I just have to wait an extra second for the notification to pop up. Awesome. Oh, and we also got one from Appajam. Okay, cool. Thank you so much. Yeah, I have multiple streams going. It's on different things, and for some reason the notifications aren't coming up in the chat. So it only shows me on whatever page I have open. I don't have Twitch open. Because it's supposed to be all on my thing here. I wonder, wait a second, there's an icon down here. There's even a notifications window. I wonder if that's, in a performance window. Okay, maybe. No, that's not it. I wonder if it's the notifications window. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But no, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. See if I can't get a straighter line on this here. allow me to control a little bit more of that line there. Ah, no! No smearing. Can I draw a bear 2026? In 2 years? Wait. Oh, I get what part of your like a logo kind of thing. I could sometime. As far as right now, I gotta work on this piece and get it done. I do have a slight deadline, unfortunately, and try not to work off camera on it, but yes, it is both. It's a Mimikyu and Darkrai. I call it Darmikyu. Others have called it a Mimikry. I just don't. I'm not the biggest fan of Mimikry. I kind of feel like this is more Darmikyu than it is Mimikry when it comes down to the kind of lore of it, which is that Darmikyu absorbed Mimikyu and then they evolved into a new stage of evolution combined. So I just look at it kind of like the abilities that Darkrai had when I was kind of researching this a little bit. And I know Mimikyu is the more popular one, but Darkrai is awesome. Yeah. Yeah, I really like that movie too. Just recently watched that, and I probably need to watch again, pay more attention. But I've been watching all the Pokemon movies and stuff. Unfortunately, I feel like I'm always working, so I never just sit and pay attention and watch them. They're always kind of on in the background. But yeah, I need to give it a tiny bit more attention. But I liked Mimikyu with Team Rocket and all those, and it's a very powerful Pokemon. And then Darkrai was incredibly powerful. And the reason why I say it's a Darkrai absorbing Mimikyu is because Darkrai has that ability to kind of give you nightmares, like invade your dreams. And I feel like that would be kind of where he would win over on Mimikyu. Sorry, you notice I'm getting really precise there. I'll have to go through and touch this up once in a while before I'm completely done. But so Appajam, do you do any art, or do you draw? Do you play Pokemon games? Do you mostly watch the show or play the card game? Oh, thank you, Timur. I really appreciate that. Yeah. Yep, I do too. I might add a purplish hue to it to kind of give it that dark energy um, ghosty vibes. But I kind of like the whole fire effect too. Like, kind of maybe like the powers sort of change a little. It's still got the purple electricity, like ghosted electricity, which I know is a little different. Anyways, it's not 100% probably accurate to the lore of Pokemon. Trying to create something new a little bit within the world. I have to apply so much pressure to some of this to get to take and blend in. This paper is not the most toothy, aggressive paper. It's very smooth, so some of it looks a little too shiny. But that's okay. I always try to do complicated backgrounds. And for this one, because of the paper, I really should have just stopped at Darkrai done a like shape behind it, made it more graphic oriented than scenery. Oh, thank you. Yeah. Yeah, I watch art stuff all the time. I especially have it on in the background. That or woodworking. It's one or the other. So, yeah. Yeah, I still got my collection. I try to collect as often as I can. I like the art on the cards. So there's someone out there that is doing 3D, not just the 3D card, like where you cut up multiple cards and make them 3D. I think it might be 3D printed and then painted to where it looks like it's popping out of the card. It's pretty cool. There's someone out there doing that. I thought about making something 3D, but I think I know someone that does a lot of crochet things. I think we're gonna make this one into a crochet doll, and then I might sell the pattern or something like that. Because I'm gonna have to develop a pattern for it since there isn't one. But it shouldn't be too hard. It's just a matter of figuring out how to get that shape. And the counts and all that, which I don't know very well. But do I know Russian? No, I don't know Russian. I think I know like goodbye, maybe. It's like Vidanya, Feliz Vidanya, something like that. I don't know. But yeah, no, I don't. Not at all. And what I do know is probably only from music, but I haven't listened to that in so long. No, I probably know more German and Japanese than I do Russian. And a little bit more Spanish. That's only because I've been in the areas where I've had to use it, for the most part, so. lyrics, man. Yeah, a playlist that's just not weird. Who do I go with? Let's try this one. Might be a little better. Okay, sounds good. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you so much. Joining next stream with friends. Okay. Awesome. Thank you, neighborhood friend 17. I will do. Are you a Pokemon fan then? And I ask because I have come across people that aren't, but they still they enjoy the creativity of it, I guess. The theme or idea of Pokemon. Or just drawing cartoons or art in general. But some of this I'm gonna have to do so gracefully to get this to blend together. It's coming along. The whole idea is I gotta basically make this solid. So Hello, welcome back. Not sure how accurate these electro bolts are going to come out. I don't have a reference for those. That was just something I wanted to add because I thought it would look cool. Kind of like bolted whiskers, you know. Electricity. But it's ghost electric. I'm not even sure how that would operate. I guess like electricity, but from a ghost origin? I don't know. I may have to get going soon. I have an appointment at 1. potentially. It's whenever they show up, kind of appointment between 1 and 3. So, but I also have to take my union mandated break and go get lunch. I call it union mandated, and I also say my boss, referring to me. Just in case you guys didn't know that already. And my boss is really a stickler about breaks. And I have to clock out. And I have to be here for myself and not the money. So, because if it's about the money, then and I want a raise or anything like that, then I'm out. That's what my boss says. You guys get the humor on that, I hope. All right, thanks, Shamir. Have a great rest of the day. Thanks for hanging out for a bit. through and blend that whole bit there, but it'll come together. So I can kind of be a little bit messy with it. welcome back. Thought you'd be gone a while. It's awesome you can make it back though. I'm gonna take about a few more minutes. I'm gonna finish up this little section right here. And then, well, as far as what I'm doing, I'm just kind of filling in. And I gotta gloss. I call it glossing or glazing over it to smooth it all out, essentially. But then I'm gonna go grab lunch. Yeah, compared to my tone tan paper, I have to push so much harder on this to try to get it to grab, and it's not as consistent. My other one's way more consistent. And then I'll go in and blend in all those. But that other paper does a lot better. And then I'm working on releasing a time lapse of everything I have up until this point, so stand by and watch for that. And hopefully this week I'll be completely done with the upper half and the claws, and we'll just focus on the bottom here. But it takes time. It always does. Alright, for those watching, if you haven't followed yet, please do, and then you can see what else is coming. I do have a ditto that I'm working on that I will try to stream as well at some point here. I've kind of just been doing that one on the side and during meetings and stuff like that. So it's my meeting one, meeting drawing. But I will try to do something like that. And I have a tutorial video coming that I'm putting together, trying to make it look right. Right now I'm struggling with some of that. So if anyone's got some ideas on what I should draw or do, I'm going to be doing color blending techniques as a tutorial video, and I just don't know essentially what Pokemon I should do, but it should be something that isn't too complicated, that it takes forever to produce the video. I was thinking Voltorb or something like that, or one of the flower ones. Or it could be, you know, something kind of like a Ditto. This Ditto particularly, though, has a lot of light, a lot of reflections, so it's taking a little bit longer. But I have a couple different techniques that I'm going to share. So 3 different methods: a quick way, slow way, and a long way. It'll be exciting. So Anyways, thanks everybody. Have a wonderful rest of the day if I am not back on. And because my appointment could create more technical difficulties, don't know yet. But then I also work this evening, so I won't